There we go. I think that's working. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, I think that's working. Let's see. If you're here and you can hear me, say hello. If you're here and you can't hear me, I'm assuming you'll go, I can't hear you. Massive delay on YouTube again. Mika, it's working. Awesome, thank you. Okay. Cool. Hello. Lots to do today. Lots to do. I'm going to try not to be too chatty at the beginning. I've not been able to stream the last couple of weeks because I've had like the 10 days from hell at the moment, culminating with having my plague vaccine on Friday, booster, which knocked me for 6. So that was fun. I'm just charging my iPad because I realised it's dead. I've been doing puzzles on it. Kills the battery. Absolutely kills them. This is a great battery. Normal usage like YouTubing and using photo references and Procreate and all that, it lasts for 8 hours. The minute you download a game on it, it lasts for about 3.5 minutes. So, anyway, how you doing, guys? Got quite a few people in. Nobody's saying hello yet, so I'm assuming lurkers. Hello. Hello, lurkers. It's fine. Yeah, so mad 10 days. Just all the things happening, which is why I haven't been streaming, but hopefully a little bit more sorted now. So I am way behind, like way behind, because I was sick for a week. I'm way behind on my urban spookers, so I've got a lot to do. I caught up on, and you're not well either. Ugh. I don't mind being sick if I'm sick, you know? If you're like headache and dizziness, that's sick. That's like pain and, you know. And like my plague vaccine triggered my autoimmune thing, so I've been in just absolute chronic pain for a week. But when you're just not feeling great or you've got a bit of an earache, or I hate that. But I'm not so bad if it's sick. But I also get very frustrated if I'm sick and I shouldn't be sick, you know? Like, in my head, taking medicines that are going to prevent you being sick shouldn't make you sick. I don't know, that's just me. Anyway, I've done a list. So, the ones I've done so far, I've posted. So I've done, I need my list on here. I've done the Hocus Pocus Witch's Cottage. I did that one. I've done the Scream Party House, and I've done Beetlejuice. I just finished that one off yesterday. I'd almost finished it. I hadn't done the black at the back, and then I've reposted it this morning because I realised I posted the one without the quote. So I've also posted Nancy's trailer, which we actually did on stream, but I've updated it to fit the rest of the theme, because I'm doing them with like black backgrounds and a quote from the movie, so it's quite fun. So I've got The Shining, Coraline, Addams Family, Edward Scissorhands, Poltergeist, Harry Potter and Dracula to do. I think, and today's, the 12th, is 112 Ocean Lane, which is Amityville horror. So I'd like to do the Amityville horror. I've pulled this out. Sorry about the glare. I can't I'll move this in a minute, but I can't do anything about it at the moment. So I've got this. It's already got a black background. It should be nice and easy to do. It's black and white. I don't need to paint the black in today. I mean, I am painting the black in where it's necessary. I'm painting the black in. But if I get the house done and then I scan it and I digitally put in the black like I did with Nancy's trailer, that's not going to be the end of the world. For the sake of time, that will be fine. I can always finish it properly later when I've got the black paint out for something else. The Shining is a nightmare. I don't want to do The Shining today. Hey, Katie. Although I know what I want to do. I've got a picture of... that's not the picture I wanted. Where's the picture I wanted? Where's the picture I was going to use? Oh, okay. I've got the picture, you know, where towards the end, where she's outside and it's dark and there's this big snowdrift. It's basically this, but it's dark and there's a huge snowdrift in the corner and she's walking across in the dark and it's just all black and blue and snow everywhere. And there's this big expanse of white at the front. Hey, Cody. And then I was going to write red rum across the front in the snow. I thought that would be fun. But I don't want to do that today. That's a lot of work. Especially after this, because this is going to be a nightmare. Look at the shape of that roof. I'm going to pull my Bette Midler face. So I thought what I might do... That's not the picture I downloaded. That's a sketch of something else. That's the concept art. Hang on. Did I not download the actual picture I wanted? I might do Coraline if I get time. Which is... There we go, that's the picture I wanted. Why did it not download? Okay. Maybe it did download, it's just way back. Maybe it's timed. Has it gone into the ether of time somewhere? Hang on. Oh, there it all is. Oh, hang on. Okay, so let's edit this. I'm just doing a minor edit to get it to resave with a new date. How do I get it to set today? June 1980, like seriously? What's the day today? October. I don't even know. October 12th. 2022. What is going on? There we go. Okay, we've adjusted that one. That would be at the end. I hate it when this happens. No. Adjust. October 12th, 2022. There we go. Adjust. Okay. Man. Now we're at the end. Okay, so I've got this one for the Pink Palace, but I also have the picture of the cat on the thing, because I want to put the cat on it, and I couldn't find a full picture of the house with the cat on it. So I'm going to put the cat, I'll superimpose them. I've got the Amityville house, which is today's. I want to do that one. And then this is the picture of The Shining that I've got. So I'm going to do this one. But all the background, all of this bit is going to be black with the trees then. And then I'll put red rum across the... I probably won't put her in it. I'll put red rum across the snow. I think that'll be fun. Hey, Magic! So, after all that... there's Nancy's trailer. That's what I did to Nancy's trailer. So I scanned the original image I'd done from here, cut it out, put it on a black background, and did some punk rock let's go, because that's Nancy's quote, isn't it? Punk rock let's go. It was either that or We Are the Weirdos, Mister, and that seemed a bit cliche. I thought I'd do something different. Yeah, dizzy's not fun. Dizzy's bad. That usually means you've either done something weird in your neck, like pinched a nerve, or you've got some kind of ear infection. That's usually what it is for me. Anyway. There's Beetlejuice. I realised afterwards that I missed out all the interior of this bit, but it was too hard to do, so I just drew the box. So that's the Gentleman's Club from Beetlejuice. I'm trying to do something a little bit different than just the house that everybody does. That said, today we are doing Amityville, and I love this picture, so this is what we're going with. Okay. Let's see. Can I put that there? Yes, I can. Look at these cool clips I got. You know, I'm always complaining about the corners of my paper get curled up. I found these cool clips. They're called data clips. I haven't turned my autofocus off. Hang on. Oh, I knew I'd forget something. Sorry if you can hear my washing machine in the background. It's having a moment. It's on high spin. There we go. Yeah, I'm already on it. I'm doing it. There's a lag. There's a lag. Oh, man. Oh, while I'm in here, I might as well adjust the face cam so that it's recording at the right frequency, otherwise it will flicker on playback. It's been a week. I almost didn't stream today, to be honest, because I just feel really out of sorts and stressed and like, but then I thought, well, when I stream and I do some drawing and I just chill and I feel productive, then perhaps I'll feel better. So it's dreadful at the moment. There's about an 8-minute gap between what's happening for me and what's happening for you. Yeah, these are called data corner clips, and they're really cool for sketchbooks because you can put them right over the corner of your page. So they hold your page down, they look cute, and they stop you curling your paper up all the time. You skipped chores and nobody noticed. Oh. Okay, let's get on with something. I need to do today's. Usually I would try and catch up the ones I've missed and just get even further behind. So today I'm doing something different. I'm going to try to do today's and then catch up the ones I've missed later. Maybe I might do the ones that I really want to do. Yeah, this isn't going to work, is it? Okay. Hold, please. There. Stay. Stay. Seriously, stay. Okay, there we go. I don't remember what I was saying now, so. So this is a nice kind of bluey colour with lots of blue and yellow. So I think I might do the 2-page because it's such a big house. Such a big house. And it'd be like, is it like the top bit isn't quite a mirror image, but the rest of it is. Shall I just draw one side and then flip it onto the other? That would be really cheating, but I'm not sure if I care, to be honest. It's not cheating. What am I talking about? It's just... I mean, I'm literally going to have this down the middle of my page anyway, so it kind of helps. I need it to not get too big, so it's 3 wide. 3 wide is the same as, no, can't be. 3 wide, no, it's 2 stories, okay. So 1/3 of the width is 2/3 of the height. So if I decide how wide I'm going to do it first, that'll work, okay. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, like that. I want to do it quite near the bottom because I want to fit the quote in, and I'm thinking the quote can go in up here. So let's do approximately there. So then are these roughly the same width? 2, 3, yeah. This one's not quite as wide. Let's make that one a little bit wider. There we go. Okay, so that is 2/3 of the height. So that's the second story, and then that will be up to the angle of the roof, and then there's another little bit of roof. Okay. And then all of this is the centre section. So this, let's make that a little bit taller. Oh, because there is a porch. I missed the porch. There's a porch in there, and then there's the second part of the roof. Okay. So there's that one, and then we've got the next one is going to be just a tiny bit higher up to there. So that's going to be that weird angle, and then just a little bit further up is going to be the weird top bit on the house. Does that look about right? That looks about right. It's close enough. It's close enough. Okay, there we go. Then there's this bit, and then this bit is okay. Got the double doors, and those panels go across like that. And then we've got, okay, this bit is divided in 3. So about there and about there. It's the 3 there, and then about there and about there is that bit, and then this part comes out here to that side, but this side it only comes out to okay, there you go, that needs to come in a little bit. This side only comes out to there, but then there's a bit of roof that sticks out. So the roof sticks out, comes to about there, roof comes down, and then there's another bit at the back there that I'm not sure what it is. I have to look at a different angle of the house. And then this one comes down. Oh, it's like a dormer. There we go. So it's like a dormer thing like that on both sides. So this should probably be the same height as that one. Like that. There we go. Plain Jane Studios. Anyone can draw. Don't get Rose started. Look. I'm going to quote Chris Mouldink. He's one of my favourite illustrators. It's not that I started to draw. It's that I never stopped. Okay? It's not that you can't draw. It's that you drew as a child, and then at some point you either got interested in something else that took up more of your time, or quite possibly, depending on how old you were told you didn't have any talent, therefore you got pushed into doing other stuff. Or if you're similar age to me, you probably got told you can't make money at drawing, you need to do something useful, and therefore you pursued an academic career or a useful job instead of drawing. So here's the deal. It's not that you can't draw, it's that you can only draw as well as the last time you bothered to try. So if the last time you bothered to try was when you were, say, 10 years old, then you're going to have to expect to draw like a 10-year-old. And the only way to not draw like a 10-year-old anymore is to practice. So, start drawing. It's that simple. Just start drawing. When you say you can't draw, what you really mean is you've got this image in your head of what good art or good drawing is, and you want to be able to emulate that. But it takes a lot of time and a lot of practice to be able to do that. So lower your expectations to, I'd like to be able to draw something that at least looks like what I'm trying to draw, even if it's not as perfect and completely correct as I would like it to be. You know, I want to draw a horse. Does it look like a horse? Excellent. There we go. Next time I draw a horse, I'll know a little bit better how to draw a horse, and the next horse will be better. It's as simple as that. If you want to learn to draw, just pick up a pen and start drawing. Here endeth the lesson, because I've already done that rant in a previous video. I think number 12. Was it number 12 or number 13? Or make a career out of drawing badly. Exactly. Exactly. A lot of... Here's an example. I like to use Lottie as an example because she does the kind of art that people look at and go, oh God, it looks like a 4-year-old did it. But then when you try and do it, you can't do it. Because to draw like this takes years of practice. Look at this girl's art. She's Lottie, LOTT_E_ on Instagram. And this is how she draws. Does it look like a 2-year-old got into the crayon box? Yes. Do you know how hard it is to do that? Very. Very hard. But when you look at her Instagram, do you go, oh God, that's terrible. It looks like a 2-year-old could do it. No. You look at it and go, God, I wish I could do that. So pick up some crayons and start colouring in. Look at this. Look at her. Look at the flip of her book. Sorry about the light. It's very hard to get it to. Look, just play. Just grab a set of crayons. They don't have to be expensive pens or anything like that. Just grab some felt tip pens or some crayons, or have you got kids? Go and raid their stash. Because trust me, if you had kids, they would be raiding yours. Or if you had art materials, they'd be raiding yours. And if you really can't do this kind of stuff even, or better, then you can say you can't draw. Get back to me in a week. Anyway, because all I'm doing right now is drawing boxes. That's all I'm doing. Don't tell me you can't pick up a pencil and draw a box. Hi. Right. Oh, pen. Okay, I need to get the windows in, don't I? And the pillars. So that, and the roof. So there's the roofs. Let's get the roof in. All the roof is doing is just giving it an angle like that, and it makes it look like a roof. There we go, that'll do. There's a pillar. There's a pillar. There's a pillar. And they kind of have a little bit of fluting on the bottom, but they don't have it's not very obvious. But if I put the squares in at the bottom, that's kind of my shorthand for knowing which ones are pillars and which ones are not pillars. There we go. What's the matter, Maddie? Do you want to go out again? Seriously, do you need to go out? Bubs, what's up? Maddie? What's up? What do you want? Show me. What do you want? You don't know what you want? She doesn't know what she wants. Okay. Let me know when you decide. Okay, so we've got this big porch thing here, which comes in line with that as well. Houses are great to draw because they're just straight lines mostly, unless you get really ambitious. They're mostly just straight lines. So they're great to practice on. Okay, we've got a bit of moulding that falls in line there. Maddie! And then we've got these windows. Oh, we've got this chimney thing in the middle. Okay, I can't draw a straight line that long. What's up, baby? Do you want to go out? She wants to go out. You're going to have to hold on a second. Maddie needs a potty break. 2 seconds. Sorry, guys. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm getting an earache and I don't know why. Hey, Tyler. Anyone can draw. You may not be able to represent something as accurately as you want, but that's experience and practice, not ability. She was more succinct. Next time I'm just going to say, Tyler, sick 'em. Okay, I can't draw a straight line that long, so I'm just going to grab my ruler. So, this house has a thing all the way down here, which actually lines up, sort of, with the door. So I'm going to add that as well, and then I can do it all the way down. It'll be much easier. Okay, so the door is actually a tiny bit wider. Oh, that's completely off. How did I manage to do that not straight? There we go. Now the door is the right width. There we go. And it looks off because there's a window above there that brings the height of the door down. There we go. Okay, so up here, that's the chimney, and we've got the trellis up here, and then we've got 2 windows, and we've got 2. Okay, so here we've got 2 big buttress type things sticking out. Buttress, is that the right word? I don't know. There's a big ass thing sticking out the wood. And then just below that we've got the window tops. So that's there and there. Everything's a bit off centre, but I don't really care. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, it comes down to that cladding there. There's cladding there. So there's one window. There's another window. And then these windows are the same width. There and there. They are a little bit shy of halfway along there. So let's see, that's the bottom of the windows there. They are they're basically, are they semicircular? I think they are, but they're semi-ovular. Is that the right word? No, probably not. They are ovals, and they're quarter of an oval. And these windows aren't straight either. Those windows bow outwards. No wonder that house always looks like it's got eyes. That's why. Because the windows bow outwards, so it gives it like a wide-eyed appearance. And then it's got these raised eyebrows above it. No wonder. Huh. No wonder the house always looks like it's got a face. Okay. So then it goes up almost to there. So let's make it taller than it is wide. It's actually the same height as these. So yeah, about there. And then that is the... no. That one's really hard to do because it's on a... I'm nearly at the end of my sketchbook, so it's hard to get across the bump. There we go. Also, it's skewing my perspective because essentially the page is like that. Working on some new business. Oh, hey, Butterfly. Working on some new business stuff this morning. Ooh, fun. Yes, I remember back in the day when Butterfly couldn't draw. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. And then so many of us just said, yeah, sure you can. Just have a go. If in doubt, just make it cute and colourful. That's what everybody's doing these days. Well, what we can do is we can pin that. We can pin it. There you go. How's that? We now have a pinned message. Anyone can draw. I'm sat a bit lower and my table is a bit higher, and I don't know why my table is high because I haven't changed it. So let me just grab Let me just grab this. This is nothing fancy, it's just a... It's just a laptop thing. Oh, now I've broken that. Stop it. Why do you not tighten anymore? Why don't you tighten anymore? Hang on, sorry about the wobblies. This is not doing what it's supposed to do. Okay. I think somewhere along the line, being a lefty, I have tightened something the wrong way. So now it doesn't tighten properly, it loosens itself over time. There we go, that's better. Oh, now I can see why it doesn't look right. That is that. Yeah, that should be there. There we go. Straight lines, we have them. Well, we did have them, I've just unstraightened it again. But I kind of like that look, so. Okay, so there's a bit of wall here. There's something bar type there. There's a bar type thing there, and then there's another of these weird windows with very slightly bowed walls. It's so weird. Nearly food time, you've ordered pizza. I'm having pizza tonight. I didn't get pizza last week or the other day because I was sick. And now I'm starving. It's like I've never seen food before. So as soon as I finish streaming, I'm having pizza. Pizza and scary movie night. I'm going to try and get another of these done. Okay, what's on this side? Nothing. Nothing. Okay, let's move that over a little bit. There we go, that's better. Oh, then we've got that weird spider web pattern in the eyes, up here, which mimics the shape of the roof, I've just realised. These have crosses, and then they're divided like that, and they're also divided that way. Very, very crossed up. Oh, that has that is a blind. Okay. Oh, there's weird. Now what's that? Is it a trellis or is it... There's something here, but I can't work out what it is, and it's the same on both sides. So it might be another piece of trellis or it might be something else. I'll have to check. Might be a bit of decoration, I'm not sure. Okay. That'll do for now. Let's get some... I'm going to do this one a bit differently. I've been doing black, just black and white, and then colouring it in afterwards. And as with all things, because that's all I've been doing, I'm bored with it. So today we're going mixed media, and that'll remind me why I've been doing black and white with a bit of colour. You may have or may not have forgotten about the existence of food today. Yeah, same. Well, it's just that I've been sick, so I haven't wanted to eat, you know. Feed a cold, starve a fever. Okay, I'm going to try something a bit different today to remind myself. Poor life choices, yeah. It's not poor life choices, it's executive dysfunction. Okay. This and this. Do I want that or do I want a beige? I've got a beige colour. Let's try the beige colour. Nope, that's grey. I thought that was beige. Is this beige? I don't think this one's light enough. Hold on. Hold that thought. Hold the thoughts. Hold them. Hold them. Oh, that's the one I was looking for. Okay, so it's not called beige, it's called sienna. And then that's this one. So, yeah, that'll work. Okay. Oh, and I need a yellow. There's a yellow. Okay, so let's do the yellow windows first. This is a yellow window, and then this is the yellow window. That window is dark, but I'm going to do it yellow so I know it's a window. And then we've got the window in the door, the window above the door, the windows on either side of the door, and then we've just got windows. Just everywhere is windows. Everything is windows. Everything is windows. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of freaking windows. Everywhere, windows, windows, more windows. More windows. More windows, avoiding the pillars. More windows. Okay, there we go. There's nothing on there. There we go. Let's put the roof in. So here's the roof here. There's a bit of porch roof. That's a bit of porch roof there. Hi, baby. Yeah, I know you've been out already, and just your door's still open, and I know it's open, and I can't go and close the door. Okay, why don't you go and close the door? Hey, oh, it's raining. You're all wet. Did you get wet, my love? It was really funny the other day. She has this deck chair out the back. Maddie, shh, come on. I know you're wet. She has this deck chair at the back that she likes to sit in and sun herself in the morning. And she was out there asleep in the chair. And all of a sudden the heavens opened. Like, not like, oh, it's raining a bit. Oh, I think it's going to rain. I think it's going to rain. Oh, yeah, it's going to rain. And then by the time you get in, it's raining. No, it was literally like, not raining, not raining, not raining. Whoosh. Maddie came in looking like a drowned rat. And she just looked at me like, seriously. Oh, so funny. Okay. Now you can't see the roof at the top because you're looking up at the building, but I'm going to put in, because it's such an iconic roof, you kind of have to frame it in. So I'm just going to do a bit of an outline where the eaves would be, and then that will kind of serve as, oh yeah, and there's roof up there, but you can't see it because we're looking up at it. I think I've done this wrong as well. I think this should be square and that's shadow. I think this is supposed to be shadow, not a porch. But at this point, I don't really care, honestly. I don't care. I think it sticks out, and because you're looking up, you're seeing underneath the porch and the porch. So you're kind of seeing that angle. But I can fix that in post. That's what I'm calling it now. I'm fixing it in post. Hey, Rish. Okay, now because it's a white house and it's a nighttime scene, I can do this in blue, which will give me an opportunity to put in some really dark shadows. So that's going to be fun. Let's just colour all this in blue. This is all going to be blue as well. In fact, it's all going to be blue. All of it's going to be blue now. Oh, I missed the weird thingies. Hang on. The weird blocks. Like Eve things. Oh, I see what they are. They're like the fancy edges of the roof, but then again you're looking up at it, so you're seeing the front edge of the roof and also a little bit underneath, so it's more like a box. I see. That's what happens when you draw a weird angle thing. This is a hard house to draw, so honestly, if it's recognisable as the Amityville house by the time I've finished, I'm happy. I don't care if it's perfect or not. And really, if it's, you know, if it's close enough, it's close enough, as I like to say. You're going to have to find someone who's a real horror film buff to look at it and go, oh, are you sure that's quite right? And even then it would have to be somebody with an eye for detail, because most people could describe the house as being like, well, it's got this tall thing in the middle and it looks like it's got eyes and such, but how many people could draw it from memory? I mean, I could draw that bit from memory, but the rest of it, I'd be like, I don't know, it's wider at the bottom. And it's got this kind of... What's that shape? Is it... Help me out, girls. Is it Dutch Colonial, this one? Is that shape? It's kind of like a barn shape house. Okay, and then we've got these pillars. 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 Corner post. Corner post. Pillar. Pillar. I'm not worrying about getting them even at the bottom because there's loads of bushes in front, so I'm figuring if I just draw the bushes in the front, I can do those in black like they are in the photo. Let me remind you, for those who haven't seen the photo, there we go, that's what I'm referencing. So if I do these bushes in here in black, they don't have to be exact. We'll throw the tree in the corner, and then over here I'm going to put the quote. Guess what quote I'm going to use? Because I'm being fairly... I'm trying to be a little bit different with my quotes rather than just... oh, I know. Yeah, rather than just throwing in the quote that everybody thinks. You know, like Nancy's famous quote is, "We are the weirdos, mister," but I chose to go with punk rock. So what quotes do you think I'm going to use? I'm not a big fan of pastels, but I think the best way to do this tree is going to be to use a pastel. Because it's going up in here. It just needs to be a big swirly mess. Coming out the side there, like that. Like that. There we go. What did I do with my little sponge? Where did I put it? I had it out earlier. Pastels are one of those things that I really don't like using, but I wish I liked using. So I keep trying them again and again and again, and I'm not a big fan, but... Okay, I can't actually find my sponge, so I'm going to have to use my finger, because I can't get out. That's a good guess, but that's not the quote I've decided to use now. See, there's that. That's what I was looking for with the tree. That's what I needed for the tree. See, that's the quote everybody would go with. Get out. Or this is my house. So my quote in my head is going to go kind of here-ish. Like that. Oh, wooden door. Forgot the wooden door. Okay. Wooden door. There we go. Okay. Hey, Bug. You alright, sweetie? You stuck? Or are you just sitting? Doodle Bug. Hang on. We've got a old dog moment. Hi, Boo-Boo. Are you alright there, or are you stuck? You're not stuck, you just sat. Okay, hi. I was just checking. Hello. Hello, sweet pea. You're a good boy. Hi. You're a good boy. Yeah, you are. You're a good boy. Not doing too well, my lovely boy. No, you're not doing too well, are you, sweet pea? I know. And let me get her pencils. Can I get my pencils? Thank you. Thank you, my love. What a nice boy you are. What a nice boy. Hi, sweetie. I'll sit down there by Mama. I should put your bed under the desk, shouldn't I, by the radiator, so you can get nice and toasty warm. Mama will do that for you. I'll do that later. I'll put it by the radiator so you can get toasty. Good boy. No bad houses, just bad people. Close. Very close. Okay, now I'm just going to hit this with pencils. I need to test my colours down here because I can't see what the colours are very well. Oh, there we go. That'll do for the tops. Now, let me get a daytime look at this house. Woo! That's bright. Amityville horror house film image. Okay, let's get a daytime look at this house. And why it doesn't quite look the way I think it should. Okay. The house from the film doesn't look like the actual house. So there's that. Oh, there we go. There's the same house during the day. There's about 5 different versions of this house, which is weird. There we go. So this is what it looks like during the day. So this bit, yeah, I thought this was the porch and this was a facade, and it's not. This is like a balcony that sticks out, and this must be... Okay, so we've got some amending to do based on this. Oops. Got some amending to do based on this. Hi. Hi. Let's just draw back in with pencil. So this is roof. This is facade. This is roof. Hi, baby. What? What do you want? The door's open. Go for a wee. Your door's open. You've got a drink. You've got food. Your breath stinks. What have you been eating? Hi. I can't play with you right now. I can't play with you right now. Should we do belly rubs? Belly rubs for Maddie. Belly rubs for Maddie. There we go. Belly rubs for Maddie. Good girl. Good girl. There we go. Okay, that's it now. Settle down. Okay, and then this is actually a balcony that sticks out. And this is just shadow. That's okay. We can fix that. The random bit of roof there. Oh, and there's more. That's weird because in the dark you can only see this bit of the house. But it actually goes out much further than that. So, oh, and there's bits sticking out that side as well. So this actually comes out like this. And then there's a bit of roof here. Behind here. Oh, this house is a nightmare. Okay. So these weird things up here, actually, they are just vines. It's just that they're kind of growing up and then looping over, and it's just the natural shape of the vine. So that's okay. We've got top and tails on the windows, like that. This has got markings across like that, all the way down. So I'll have to get rid of that brown in a minute. I don't know how I'm going to do that. There's another bit of window sticking out here, like a mini dormer window, a mini version of this. And that actually goes out like that, which I drew on one side but not the other. And then there's another bit of wall here and a bit of wall here. And you can actually see the chimney, but you can't see it in the dark picture, but there is a little stovetop chimney type thing there. Okay. This has got dark bits there and dark bits across here and dark bits across here and a lighter bit here. And it's on a slope. I didn't realise that. It is actually on a hill. I've never noticed that before. It goes down like that. So this side is really heavily built up, and this side is actually shorter. And there's steps here, but then we're going to fill a lot of it in with shrubbery. There will be some shrubbery. Let me out of the closet. No, you were closer with the no bad houses, just bad people. What do you want from us, goddammit? I almost went with that one. Because that's this is my house, isn't it? I almost went with that one. But no, that's not the quote I'm using. Okay. I'm going to have to put this over here so I can see that picture while I do this. All right. So the roof is grey there, but it looks blue. It looks brown. It looks dark brown in the picture that I'm using. So I'm going to go with the dark brown because I think the dark brown complements the blue. So this bit is actually a bit that's kind of sticking out like that around the house. And then this bit is shading. change that angle at that roof, like that. The stove pot on the top is white, so in our black picture that's going to look blue. Oh, we've got that bit there as well. Oh, and we've got a whole thing right the way across here that is also white all the way across the top, like a facade type thing. Maddie, Maddie, Maddie. Why are we barking at people? Okay, now this is another roof there. So to make that stand out, oh, there's one on the other side as well. Oh. Okay, there's one this side as well. So to make these stand out, instead of doing them sideways, I'm going to colour them in vertically, just so it's slightly different texture. Otherwise they won't stand out without a big bold outline, and I don't want to do a massive outline on them. Okay, so there's that. See, they stand out now. And yes, I completely forgot to put in a bit of dormer wall thing. You people suck at quotes. Well, Jane doesn't suck. Jane knows the movie inside and out, and she's just spoilt for choice. The rest of you suck. Okay. So it's got kind of dark greenish gunmetal grey bits around the windows. Now that's not going to look that colour in the dark, but I have a really weird kind of brown colour that is going to work just fine. Where are you? Oh, that's magenta. Where you at? Oh, that's purple. Not the colour I'm looking for. Oh, you might work if I can't find the other one I'm looking for. Oh, come on. I bought this colour specifically because it was coming up to Halloween and I absolutely loved it. Where is it? I've got a colour called Caput Mortuum. Which is literally Deadhead purple. You're in the wrong set. You should be over there. And it's meant to mimic the colour that flowers turn. Flower heads turn when they die. And it's literally, that's what it's called, Deadhead purple. But I can't find it. And I don't know why. Not in the habit of blaming Satan for every phenomenon. That's also a good quote, but no. Houses don't have memories. That was another contender. That's 2 of my top 3. So you just got to guess the one that I'm actually going to use. It's been 28 years since you've seen any of the Amityville movies. Amityville is going to be the original. Is going to be my pizza and scary movie night one tonight. Okay, these windows have kind of a greyish green colour on them, so I'm going to do them this colour, and then we'll do the shadow underneath, and then the rest of it is kind of whitish. And then this one has a half board on it, like that, but it's got a blind. So let's colour that in while we remember before we go hell for leather and start doing it bright yellow. This is a bad house, Mummy! Yes. Possibly the creepiest quote in the entire film. That is indeed what we're going to put here. Right here. This is a bad house, Mummy. You need to watch this film. This is going to be my pizza and scary movie night film. Okay, so now we've got most of that down. I feel like I can go in with a darker blue and start putting in some of the shaping. So we've got this shaping here. We've got the chimney coming down. It's interesting because there's so many different versions of this house. One of them has a big red chimney coming down with a big thing at the bottom. But on that version, there's no door there. The door is around the other side of the house. So it's almost like this version, they've got the side of the house has been moved around here. They've kind of done a Rubik's Cube thing with the house and just twisted it. It's very strange. Oh, unless this is the other end of the house and both ends of the house are the same. But I don't think they are. Okay, so this porch balcony thing we need to put in here. So that's going to go in kind of like that. I can change the colour of this in a minute. I'm not worried about that. And this is going to be darker under here. And then that's going to be shadow because of the way the light is hitting it. Yeah, we can colour that in. Just there you go. See, it's gone. I know, you're all sat there going, trust me, it'll be fine. Okay, so this comes down like this, but then that goes back in space there. So that will be shaded, and then there's kind of a partition there. There's a partition here, and there, and then there's this, and then there's this goes back in space, and this bit's straight on this side. Okay. But there is one of these underneath it, see? Oh, this house, I'm telling you, it's a nightmare to draw. This bit's straight and this bit's got a bit that comes round like that on both sides. There we go. Let's just take that corner off and pretend it's supposed to be like that. If it matches on both sides, it'll look like it's supposed to be like that. Nobody will question it. Okay, so now we've got these pillars. So the pillars come across like this. It's a strut, and then this is a pillar, and a pillar, and a support beam, and a pillar, this fascia going across. This fascia going across. That's a window. This has built up stuff coming down like that. Let's make this a little bit more of an interesting shape, like that. And then when I paint the background, I'll just splodge in some, you know, I think I can't quite tell if the door is set back or not, or if it's on the same plane as these windows. It kind of feels like sort of, oh, hang on, is that it? Oh, I might have just figured it out. This goes all the way along, and then there's like these weird trellis things going across, and that's covering part of the door. And then the door, you go up the steps onto an alcove, so that's, these posts are all way forward. There we go, that's what's going on. I don't ever want to be an architect. I'm not, in no future life am I ever coming back as an architect. I'm going to stick with urban sketching. Oops. Okay, let's do the... Okay, so we've got a big thick thing across the window here, and then under there. And then we've got thinner ones vertically and between, like that. That one doesn't have it. These are just a mess of that. So let's, there's a fascia here, which is almost like, is that enclosed? I think it's enclosed. And then this is enclosed here, and then that's open. Okay, so that makes a bit more sense now. So this is all enclosed, and that's like an enclosed porch. It's a wraparound porch. This is why it's easier to sketch the houses while you're watching the movie, which is what I've been doing, not the colouring, but the sketching of the actual house itself. Rather than working from a photo, I've been doing it urban sketcher style while I'm watching the movie, because it's just so much easier. It doesn't sound like it would be easier, but you get all these different glimpses of what the house looks like, because when you're just looking at it flat like this, you really can't tell, you know, is this further forward, is this further back? You just can't. It's virtually impossible to figure out what's going on. Okay, so I might have to get some white paint out for that bit to get this white again. But for now, I'm just going to colour it in blue, just so I'm not confusing myself, because the whole house looks blue in the dark anyway. And then let's get a nice greyish colour. A caput colour will be exactly what I need. No, that's too purple. Let's use... Nope. Oh, Payne's grey. There we go. That'll work. So this is shadow across here like that. Whoops. This is shadow. And this is shadow. This is shadow. This will be in shadow. This is shadow under here. This is shadow under here. This is shadow. This is shadow. This is shadow. This is quite a heavy shadow under the little archway thing. This is shadow, but it's not as heavy. This has a bit of shadow around the top of the windows. shadow under there rather than green. Oh, working over the middle of a page drives me insane. Okay, let's fade that out so it looks a bit better. And then this is shadowed under here. Like that. There we go, starting to take shape now, see? I'm happy with that. Ooh, let's keep that colour out, that's a good colour to use. What else can we do? I think we could do with making this a bit more shadowy. A little bit more oomph to our oomph. So let's give it some moon glow, shall we? That seems like a sensible thing to do. Just throw some moon glow at it. Now, the light's going across there. There's a... I don't know where the light's coming from in the dark. I'm assuming... Well, it's studio lights, obviously. But I'm kind of assuming that it's like moonlight. Because it must be moonlight. Right, it must be moonlight hitting this. So, let's see. We've got... Yeah, I'm going to go with moon glow. Is that one? Is that moon glow or amethyst? Can't tell. That's amethyst. So this is moon glow. Let's throw some moon glow on it. Appropriately named. Make it nice and watered down. And this is going to be basically the whole look of the house. Hi, baby. Hi there, boo. I don't want to do it too uniform. I just want to make it a little bit toned down from that light blue. The light blue is a good base, but it's ultimately not really what I want for the whole colour. And it also means I can hide this bit in a little bit better. Okay. Bit more. Hi, baby. Good boy. Okie, that's better. See, that's more of the weird colour that moonlight gives things. I didn't do the door again. I guess that's why it's called moon glow. Huh. Halloween ends, yes. But does it? Because they keep saying it's going to end and then it doesn't. There's another one, and another one, and another one. And did you know that Halloween H2O, Halloween H2O is going to be 25 years old next year? Yes, indeedy. Where the hell is my cloth? This is not a dirty one, but it'll have to do because I don't know where the other one is. Okay. Let's get a little bit of a light wash of this really dark, rich brown on there. Give it a little bit of, just a little bit of oomph. And then let's add some moon glow to that as well. Okay. There we go. That's better. That's almost exactly the same colour as the pencil I was looking for, actually. pulling it a little bit further away from this mess. Okay, now my shadows, I'm going to use Payne's Grey. Again, with a little bit of moon glow in. Because I want to keep that purpley hint. So, oops, that's a bit too wet. There we go. Not being too precise with shadows. And then this side, the big shadow coming across here, where the side of the house is casting a shadow across. Like that. Okay. This is all in shadow down here. That's in shadow. And this is all in shadow. This has got a shadow. This side of the columns are all going to be shadowed. And just for the sake of argument, using up my paint, I'm just going to throw this down here as well, just fill in the white bits. Okay. Oh, I didn't do the fascia. There we go. I need to do that there, don't I? So that bit, and that bit, that bit, and there, and there, and there. Probably have to come back in with some white on top of that. A bit more of a stronger shadow under here. There we go, that's better. Yes. Much more betterer. It's much more betterer, Mr. Boo. Hi, sweetie. You all right there? Hmm? There we go, that's better. Let's just do a very quick kind of, again, the moonlight, so that way. And then all the underneath bits are going to be slightly off to one side, and then that means that side's going to have a shadow. There we go, now we've got some perspective on the damn thing. And then since this is sticking out, this is going to have a shadow here as well. Yeah, there we go, that's much better. Mike Myers fan, yeah, me too. I like Mike Myers. The only thing better than Mike Myers is Jamie Lee Curtis, because she's an absolute queen. You only seen the 2007 one and the masks creeped you out. I'm not a big fan of masks. I don't like masks. But for some reason my brain can deal with a baddie wearing a mask. Because we knew who he was. If that makes sense. We know who he is. It's not like he's wearing a mask to hide his identity. That freaks me out. People pretending to not be who they really are, that's freaky. But a mask that he's just wearing a hockey mask because he's kind of weird. It's not, he's just wearing a mask because he can, not for any real reason. So I'm okay with it. Clowns, however, there I draw the line. That is a no way, not today, Jose. Thank you. And good night. Let's face it, if Tim Curry can't make me watch a film about a clown, nobody can. Okay, oh, the windows. These windows need they have a lighter strut to them, but this side is going to be darker, obviously. And they have this weird pattern on them that makes them look like spider webs. Kind of mimics the roof. There we go. I like it. All right, the door. Let's get the door in. The door is actually really, really dark brown. Might even be grey. Okay. I'm going to use, even though these are white, I think it's going to be easier to do these window pane things the same way as the windows up at the top. So I'm gonna, this is not accurate, I'm just, I don't care about the windows. I don't care what the windows look like. As long as they're divided up, it really doesn't matter. Nobody's going to count panes. As Brenda Swenson says, life's too short to count windows. As long as there's roughly the same amount of windows in each one, that'll do. You do the big strut and the big thing at the bottom and nobody will question it. And, you know, for those of you going, but I'd know if there weren't the right amount of windows. Don't count the windows, then you won't know how many there are. Then you won't know if how many you've put in is wrong. Duh. This paper's a little bit too wet for me to be scribbling on it with a pencil, but I don't care, I just want it done. Let's get the shadow side of the columns in. There we go. I'll probably mostly cover up all this randomness with bits of stuff. It's coming together. It's coming together. It's starting to look like a real house. Hi, Maddie. I'm looking for the green pencil and it's in my hand. I feel like this needs a little bit of shadow over here. Don't know why. This and then this over here. There we go. That's better. It just something about it wasn't quite right. I need some light blue on here to make it look like this is facade. It doesn't look closed in enough. Whoops. Hi, Maddie. What are you crying for? What do you need, my love? There we go. We've got the blue on there now. I didn't have the blue on it. That's why it was looking weird. Okay. We need some more dark green in this here tree. I'm just going to put some more texture into it first. There we go. And then we'll throw some dark colour over it. I think I'll go with the Payne's Grey again with a little bit of green in it this time. Oh. Where's my water? Oh, this is cool. This is dry enough. Giving kind of a dry brush effect. It's going to knacker my brush, but that's okay. Oh, there we go. That's some juicy texture. I can't believe I just said juicy. Somebody shoot me. Where did that come from? Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Me likey. Okay, watercolours over pastels. No dolls. We don't do dolls. I love horror films, but I draw the line at Annabelle. And the creepy Robert doll and all of it. No. 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 I'm as likely to watch Annabelle as I am to watch Marley and Me. Ain't happening. I don't know why this pot keeps leaking all of a sudden. The Mike Myers mask was originally the mask of Captain Kirk. Yeah. And then there's Jason with his hockey mask, which is just hilarious. Okay, so this is all going to be black. So I'm trying to think now. What do I need to add? I need to add colour to the windows, I think. But I'm not going to be able to tell what colour to do the windows until I've done the black. So I think I'm going to have to do the black. Yeah, I can't take Mike Myers' mask seriously. I just see Captain Kirk running into the fray. Okay, how am I going to do the writing on this one? I've done a quote, like a cartoon quote for Ghostface, because he's like a cartoon villain. I've done neon lights for Beetlejuice. I've done like an oldie worldy quote for Hocus Pocus. Red Rum. It's going to be the writing in blood. Let me think. What shall we do with this one? I know. I'm going to do it like a... I was going to fill up that whole space, but I don't think I will. I think I'm going to do it like in a graphic novel. Where it's like a floating box. I've lost the ability to write. Don't know how that happened. There we go. Yeah, that's creepy. I like it. The buttons for Eyes and Coraline. Now see the dolls in Coraline don't bother me because they're not dolls. They're not dolls pretending to be humans. They're animations. So that doesn't bother me. It's a doll pretending to be a doll. So it doesn't bother me. But creepy Annabelle being too much like a human being doing stuff, no. No, no, no. Maddie! Maddie! Leave it, babe. Come on. Okay, so that's suitably creepy. It might have to be a bit bigger, but it's suitably creepy. So this is all going to be black behind it. I can't do much more without seeing what it's going to look like when it's black, and I don't want to sit here and paint a ton of black right now. So I'll have to finish this one off later, but that's basically where we're going with it. I'm quite happy with that. I think it looks all right. If you had a talking cat. Yeah, especially with a voice like that. That voice is awesome. Okay, let's take a picture of this for the thumbnail. There we go. So, all of this background is going to be black. I'll do this. I'll do this just as a block text here. Other than that, it's just, I mean, it needs a bit more, but I'm not going to be able to get the contrast in the shadows and the light until I've got the black in, because that's going to throw everything off. I'm not sitting here painting the black in right now. So, I've got like 10 minutes or so to move on and do a quick sketch for the Pink Palace. Thackeray Binks! Yes. I'm still sore that Salem and Sabrina didn't talk until the Goofy episode at the end. I'm like, excuse me. It's not the same, okay? The Lassie effect doesn't cut it. What's that, Salem? You think I should do such and such? No! I don't know. If the animal's supposed to talk, make it talk. In fact, my unpopular opinion, we didn't need... Can't remember his name. I want to call him Alfonso, but I don't think that's right, is it? The mortician. The guy on house arrest. Yeah, he was just there because the cat didn't talk. If they'd had him voicing the cat, and every so often the cat went into its gargoyle form and turned into him, and they just made the two characters together, that would have been much better, in my opinion. They only needed him because the cat didn't talk. Unless the cat never spoke. Which cat? Thackeray Binks spoke. If you had a talking cat in your life, all cats talk, we just don't necessarily hear them. Do I want to do... I don't think I want to do another one. I'm antsy. I want to go and get some stuff done before I have my dinner. So maybe I'm not going to do the Pink Palace. I'm going to stick with just Amityville today. There we go. That's it. That's your lot. Are you impressed? One house. Boom. Hour and a bit. Off we go. It was just her being a little bit mad, and then when the cat actually speaks, that's her delusions gaining power. Oh. No, well, no, she was off in an alternative dimension where she was on a TV show or something. Which is only... That's like number 2 on my list of most hated things, right behind musical episodes. Bloody hate musical episodes. I didn't even like the Buffy one. I'm not missing a tooth, by the way. It just is the way the light is catching my snaggletooth. I look like I'm missing a tooth. I'm not. I just got a big gap in my teeth. I think I'm done with this for today. I'm going to finish it off camera, because I've got other stuff I need to do tonight, and I could do that in between painting this bit black. Let it dry, do a little bit, let it dry, go off and do something else, let it dry. I think that would be a good idea. So, not a crazy long stream today for a change. But I've got a lot to catch up on, having had 10 days from hell. Thanks for joining me, guys, and I will see you again, hopefully next week. Hopefully next week. Keep your fingers crossed. yeah. See you later, guys. Bye. I don't know if my chat stopped or something, or if I've scrolled down, but anyway, I'm going. Bye.